All right, let's get into it. Today, we're opening up a special case file on a huge player in the wellness world, collagen. We're going to cut through all the noise and really investigate the hard evidence to see what collagen peptides can actually do for our skin and our joints.
So let's start with a mystery that, well, probably feels pretty familiar to a lot of us. You know that moment you spot a new line by your eyes? Or maybe your knees just sound a little creakier when you stand up? It happens to everyone. But what's really going on under the surface? That's the core question we're looking into today.
And it turns out the prime suspect behind these changes is the decline of this one molecule, collagen. The best way to think about it is like your body's scaffolding. I mean, it is the most abundant protein we have, and it's literally holding everything together. But as we get older, our bodies just don't produce as much, and that whole support system starts to get a little weaker. And the result? Yep, wrinkles. And that joint pain.
Okay, so we've identified our main subject, but here's the twist. It's not as simple as just getting more collagen into your system. Turns out, not all collagen is created equal. To figure out how to actually make it work for us, we've got to follow the key lead in this case file, the process that really unlocks its potential.
And this slide just nails the crucial difference. On the left, you've got whole collagen. It's this massive, long-chain protein that our bodies have a really tough time absorbing. It's kind of like trying to use a giant tangled-up rope. But on the right, after a process called hydrolysis, you get collagen peptides. Think of it like someone chopped that big rope into small, perfectly usable links. These peptides are bioavailable, which is just a sciencey way of saying your body can actually absorb them and put them to good use.
So, we've got our lead, these small, powerful little things called collagen peptides. Now it's time to bring in the evidence. Let's start with one of the biggest claims out there. Can they really make your skin look better? What do the actual clinical trials have to say?
Okay, first piece of hard evidence. This comes from a 2024 study, and not just any study, but a randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled trial. That's the gold standard in research. And what they found was that after only 6 weeks, people taking these peptides saw a massive 46% reduction in the volume of their wrinkles compared to those who got the placebo. That's a huge number. And the evidence just keeps stacking up. That same study didn't just look at how deep the wrinkles were. They also measured the surface area. And they found a 44% reduction in the total wrinkle area. So wrinkles weren't just getting shallower, they were actually getting smaller.
But wait, it gets better. The benefits didn't just stop with wrinkles. The researchers also looked at skin moisturization. The group taking the collagen peptides, they saw a 34% increase in their skin's hydration. That tells us it's not just about filling in lines. It might actually be helping to restore the skin's overall health.
So, what's the bottom line here? Well, the researchers who did the study summed it up perfectly. They said there's substantiated evidence for how effective these peptides are. This isn't just some marketing claim. It's a conclusion based on real, measurable data. The case for better skin is looking pretty solid.
All right, the evidence for skin is compelling. But that's only half of our investigation. Let's shift our focus from what we see on the surface to the structure that's holding it all up, our musculoskeletal system. Can these same peptides help with the aches and pains in our joints?
Just take a look at this chart. The data is from a 6-month study on people with knee osteoarthritis, and the difference is, well, it's night and day. The placebo group saw about a 5% drop in pain, which isn't much. But the group taking collagen peptides, they had a 43% decrease in pain. That's a huge improvement that could genuinely change someone's day-to-day life. And you know, it's not just about the pain score going down. A lot of these studies use something called the WOMAC index. It sounds complicated, but it basically just measures pain, stiffness, and your ability to do normal stuff. And these studies keep showing that collagen helps across the board, making it easier for people to do everyday things like walk or climb stairs.
So we've reviewed the evidence for skin, we've looked at the evidence for joints, and honestly, it's pretty compelling. So that brings us to the final act of our investigation. The verdict. How do we take all this info and use it to make a smart choice for ourselves?
Well, the first thing you need to know is the source. The two you'll see most often are marine and bovine, and they're a little different. Marine collagen from fish is mostly type 1. That's the exact type that makes up most of our skin, and its peptides are really small, which might make it better absorbed for those skin-specific goals. Bovine collagen from cows is more of a great all-rounder. It has both type 1 and type 3 collagen, which supports not just skin, but also things like muscles, making it a really popular choice for joint health and general wellness.
So, what's the final verdict from the case file? 3 really important things. First, and this is crucial,
Always talk to your doctor before you start any new supplement. Second, be smart about allergies. Obviously, if you have a fish allergy, marine collagen is not for you. And last but not least, quality is everything. Look for products that have been tested by a third party so you know what you're getting is pure and safe.
And with that, we can close this case file. Look, the evidence is pretty clear that collagen peptides aren't some magic anti-aging potion, but they are a tool, one with real science behind it, that can seriously support the health of our skin and joints. So I guess the only question left is, how might this powerful supplement fit into your own health journey?